Good afternoon and welcome to another edition of Telling It Like It Is. I am your usual host, Advocate Tulo Hoyani. Today I would like to look at the growing differences between the African National Congress and its alliance partner, the Democratic Alliance. I have from the onset always been skeptical about this alliance. Whether, it is an alliance for unity or whether it is really a marriage of convenience for both parties. But like I indicated some weeks ago in an earlier episode, the cracks are there and they are now beginning to show. Let me give you an indication of what is happening. The ANC and the DA are currently in a dogfight. Yes, literally a dogfight, in a literal sense a dogfight, over the Basic Education Law Amendment Act, the BELA Act. To start with, the DA Minister of Basic Education, Gwarube, boycotted, the signing ceremony when the BELA Act was adopted. She simply did not turn up, snubbed the whole event by the president, and I've never seen it happen in any government, if we can call this government of national unity a government. She simply stayed away from the ceremony, and that was it. And Ramaphosa has been mum about it. There is nothing that he can say or is willing to say. And there we have it. Gwarube just did not attend. But the reason why Gwarube did not attend is obvious for all to see. I mean, how would she be seen to publicly endorse a law that her party is fundamentally against? And what is at stake here? What is at stake between the two parties? The biggest bone of contention here is the Act seeks to take away the authority of school governing bodies to have the final say on language policy for schools. The DA is determined that the power to determine, the use of language in schools or language policy should be in the hands of school governing bodies. The ANC, on the other hand, believes that, well, do not be a proper thing to take away that, power from the school governing bodies and wants to retain it, that power with the school governing bodies. So there you have it, the first crack. And Cyril Ramaphosa, to try and diffuse the situation, said, well, the relevant losses will not come into, effect right away. I will give them 3 to 4 months and then we can consult on these issues and see whether we cannot meet each other halfway somewhere. But then indicated that, should the deadlock not be resolved, he'll go ahead and implement the act. No sooner had he said that, and the DA then informed him that, no, that goes against the spirit of, the GNU, the formation of the GNU, because the GNU was formed on the basis that, there'd be sufficient consensus over issues. Ramaphosa seems to have forgotten that, or he's just ignoring that, and, he just went ahead and said, if after 3 months there's still no agreement over the bill, they will just sign it into law as it is. So the cracks are there for all to see. I mean, there are many other issues which are going to come up. This is just, the tip of the iceberg. The two major parties in the GNU are at odds with each other. And I want to see, let us take this BELA bill thing as the first step and see. Because there are many other issues which are contentious between the parties. But like I've always said, a lot of people maybe thought I was being too pessimistic when I said, this government of national unity is going to collapse one way or the other because the fundamentals are just not in place. I have no dog in this fight. All I'm trying to say is, if the fundamentals are not, in place, how then do we move forward in unity? How then do we drive policies forward when we differ on the very policies that are supposed to drive the government forward? We'll be keeping an eye on developments, like I always say, and see what happens from here. But the government of national unity is just virtually limping on. Once more, let me thank you for your views, and please subscribe to this channel. It is only through those subscriptions that you are going to grow. And please click the subscribe button and keep on viewing these videos. Thank you very much.